Good day, viewers, and compliment of the season to you from all of us at ClearView Television. Welcome to ClearView Television Newspaper Review, where you get direct insights into matters happening within Nigeria and around the world. For today, the 22nd of December 2023, I am your presenter, Favor Serial. For this morning, we'll be starting out our review with the Punch newspaper with their lead angle. Emefiele operated 593 illegal US, UK, Chinese accounts, says CBN investigator. Supporting stories include foreign accounts operated without board's approval, 26 trillion naira ways and means fraud uncovered, Emefiele, Buhari's aides, 12 CBN directors to face trial, 2 detained over $6.23 million thefts. Content of the story can be found on page 2. While beneath the picture of the NNPC, we see Port Harcourt refinery to protect 60,000 barrels daily after repair. Content of the story can be found on page 29. Kaduna tops as PSC shortlists 416,270 for police job. You find the story on page 29, and if you turn on to page 2, passengers storm train stations, interstate luxurious buses cut fares. Nigerians divided as bishop kicks against blessing same-sex marriage. You find the story on page 7, and to your top right, above the nameplate, VP Governors raises panel on crude oil theft, economy. You find the story on page 21, and on page 42, $11 billion fraud judgment. P&ID loses bids to appeals Nigerians' victory. And finally, Tinubu threatened Fubara to sign resolution, ex-commissioner alleges. You find the story on page 29. And that's all we have on the Punch newspaper. So for more details, kindly pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper. Moving forward, we go on to Daily Trust with their lead angle coming from low turnout, lack of cash, Mars federal government 50% discount for travelers. You remember on Wednesday, federal government has approved 50% discount for travelers from some selected interstate traveling company. Supporting stories include 5 million kilometers targeted for support, Information Minister says. 5 companies approved for logistics. Racketeering returns to Wigasa train station. You find details on that story on page 4, and if you turn on to page 20 of Daily Trust newspaper, you will find the story of man accuses in-law of spending lost and found art currency. Now that's really a funny story which you should read up on. PDP calls for Oshomole investigation over vote buying. The story will be found on page 12, and on page 13, Senate confirms 11 Supreme Court justice. And beneath the picture of some travelers in Abuja Motor Park, we find CBN investigators uncover 593 foreign accounts opened by Emefiele. Supporting stories include over 543 million euro in UK fixed deposits, more in USA, China. Additional infractions discovered in Nigeria. Content of the story will be found on page 5. Turn your eyes to the top right of Daily Trust newspaper. Beneath the nameplate, Port Harcourt refinery begins operation after Christmas, says Minister. You find the story on page 23, and still on page 23, 88% of Nigerians are self-employed, says the National Bureau of Statistics. This is really sad because at this time, people need to work to be able to keep up with the means of living. NNPP supporters resort to prayers as Supreme Court reserve judgment. You find the story on page 12, and that's all we have on Daily Trust today. For more details, kindly pick up a copy of Daily Trust newspaper and browse through. And for more updates, kindly like, share, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media platforms at ClearView Television. Thank you.